Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of the video that we just now got done doing. This is where we left off in the last video. Welcome for those of you that are new to the page. Thank you very much for joining us. Be blessed. Please subscribe for always more daily information is being given, and so I get the news out there to you guys when I am told to. So here what you're looking at, remember the Dolan sheep that we spoke about. It's the exact same agenda everywhere all the time. It's the exact same thing. So here's the Dolan sheep, and then like I said in the other episode, last episode is going to be below, where these angels are placed, right here. Let me zoom in just for y'all's perception. There we go. So these angels right here are measurement, put right there for the ears. This strip of gold right here, placement, and you see how it goes up kinda, and then it goes right there, and the casting, the shifting shadows. This right here is the shadow. It's an access spot. Okay, so it makes the design of the sheep, and that's exactly what you're looking at. Okay, and then up here we'll do a further back photo in just a moment. But right now I want you to focus in on the face of the lotus here. Right here. Now if you'll remember last episode, we played the episode before last episode, we played a small clip where they were underground. And he said, well, how do they survive? Bah, and he winks his eye. Those who wink the eye and stick out their tongue, they hate me without a cause, and they mock for you lack knowledge. That's the scripture. That's what the scripture says right there. Alright. And then so let's do an outward, because here, like I said, here's the eyes, here's the other eye, here's the overall head area, and then the main, like this right here, is the main frame for the face. Okay? It goes in. The top of the head of the sheep is in the mouth. Alright, there's the mandibles right there. Let's look at it from a further distance. Better photograph. It's not outlined, but you'll still see it now that I just showed it to you. Now, I don't see how you can't tell me that you don't see, without it being outlined now. Here's the bug of the eye, or the eye of the bug. Here's the other eye of the bug. Here's the head of the bug. Here are the mandibles of the bug. Here's the other mandible. Let's zoom in. There's the other mandible. There's the sheep's nose holes, nostril. Okay. There's the chin, or the tongue sticking out, and then right here is the mouth. Alright. You've got dead sheep again. Here's the sheep's eye, here's the sheep's eye, and right here, on either side, are the sheep's ears. Here are the antennas. Here's one antenna. Here's the other antenna of the lotus. Revelation speaks of the lotus that will come up out of the pit, and seeking whom they may devour. They are devouring the sheep. That's my point. It's everywhere. I'm not gonna go through a lot, but I mean, it's in that one too. It's in that one. It's all over the place. But we will go to. It's this. It's the same agenda. That's how you know that it is what it is. All right. So we're gonna go to something else. Something kind of new. I decoded the entire thing, and in a previous episode, I had only decoded uh, half of it at the time. The Lord gives things at His own time. So, and it's the same agenda. Okay. All right. So there's so much that you're looking at that you probably don't even see. But what we're going to point out is this right here on another photo, and then relate it to this is over 3,000 years old. King Nefertiti and King Akhenaten. Okay? Right here is what we're going to be focusing on. All right? Hang on just a moment. Right here, the overall sum of the head, and then you have in green, here's the eye, here's the mouth, like, there's the mouth, nose, and it's a creature laying down inside of the head of this man right here. This is a 3,000-year-old hieroglyph. Let me show you something that's not so old, with the exact same agenda. Alright, here we go, guys. So, I mean, there's the lotus again. Alright, though, what you have here is in Isaiah 29, where it says that he who framed it knew not. Here is the eye of the dragon. Here's the head of the dragon, the mouth, nose, snout area. The mouth of the dragon is open. Here is the scales of the dragon, okay? And the dragon is, here's the back side of the dragon, and it goes down, and then like this right here would be the foot and the tails and all, and the tail goes and it droops down right here, and it has the horns on it. The horns connected to his tail. His feet are right here, and he's all cuddled up asleep. Okay? Now let's see what that looks like real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bitty curled up creature. I have a dragon in another location curled up asleep. If I can find it, we'll do it. But it's the exact same agenda as this right here. Okay? So pull up. Alright, yeah, there's a perfect picture right there of what I'm talking about. That right there is exactly what I'm talking about. There's the head, and the back, and then the tail. Okay, do we need to go back? We'll go back to it real quick. And then, again, same agenda. Inside of the head of the hieroglyph, there's the head, and there's the tail. And that's really there, cast shifting shadows. They hide within, you turn them upside down, you'll be able to identify them. That's exactly what you just looked at, guys. There's the dragon again. Alright, now let's go down, because I've decoded the whole thing. Remember in the last episode, we decoded this, and it is a Dolan sheep, with the droopy ears. This right here. That is a Dolan sheep. Alright, so remember the Dolan sheep with the pointy nose. That's not a Dolan sheep, that's a different type of sheep. So here we go. With the rest of that, I decoded, because I know that if it's them, if it's that spirit that's using it, they'll hide within layers, just like everything else I've shown you so far. Again, let's scoot this screen up a little bit. There we go. And here you go. Okay, so we'll zoom in. There we go. Here's the eye of the sheep. Here's the other eye of the sheep. Here is the pointy, big, bony nose of the sheep. Here is an open mouth of the sheep. There's the nose hole. Over here, going that way, you see that line? That is the other nose hole. Makes the snout. All of that right there is the nose. The tongue would be colored red. Right here, cast shifting shadows with the absence of light, turning it upside down and to the side and all that. So here's the other ear. The black makes the ear. The black shadow makes the other sheep's ear. And then here you have the head of a snake right there with the eye. And then the snakes, again with another snake with the eye, with his other snake's eye. And notice down here, though, that there was a character of a man. Is that all it's going to let me zoom in? Wow. There's a stick figure of a man. The head is right here, the arm, the other arm, the leg, and the other leg. And the butt area right here is falling. Falling angel. Alright? Same exact agenda as the hieroglyphs. It's everywhere. That's why the guy in the clip did this. In the time machine. Right here, perfectly timed. Right when he says it. Go and check it out. 2002 trailer for the time machine. We'll also check this out if we have enough time. This is another clip where it says some mind-blowing scriptural stuff. Here it is, people.
Can you tell me what's happening here? Well, my sources are no longer fully annotated and my information is somewhat anecdotal. But I believe what was once one race is now two.
Oh, you mean like the two shall become one. Bible scripture, right? I think we have that right here. Yeah. Mark 10:8. And they twin shall be one flesh. So they then are no more twins, meaning two. Let's see. Oh, there's the word, meaning two. Okay? So the two shall become one. Flesh, one flesh. And he just said that. Alright, let's carry on.
One above and one below.
Oh, you mean like the occult. As above, so below. The scriptural, you are from beneath, or I am from above, you are from beneath. The scriptural, in the 6th hour and in the 9th hour. You can go and look those up. Okay, so he's mocking that. The opposite, 69, like I've been telling you guys. Cain and Abel, cannibal. One system, one eats the other, and they become one.
Two distinct species that have evolved. And how do those below survive?
Now listen to who he just gives an answer as to saying who their prey is, because they are here to seek who they may devour.
That's the real question, isn't it?
And again, he winks his eye, Isaiah, not Isaiah, but he winks his eye and then he makes the sheep noise. They're the sheep.